Okay, good evening. Let's begin with the webinar. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for being here today and mention that we are recording the session so that those who were not able to attend the webinar will be able to watch it in a future. My name is Borja Guillen. I am the account manager of the solution department in Innova. The objective of this session is to introduce our solution eSign ePDF, show its functionality through a demo, and also explain our website in online, stating what is essential when setting up and managing our solution. Now let's provide a brief introduction of our company. Innova is one of the few Microsoft ISV development centers worldwide, and it's the only one speaking Spanish. We provide services for both finance and operations and also Business Central, including our own solutions, which are supported by these ERPs. Our headquarters are established in Castellón, Spain, and our team is formed by more than 30 professionals with over 15 years of experience. As aforementioned, we offer our own solutions, which are divided into two suites. One of them is the suite Intools, whose solutions are approached to Business Central developers. But these solutions have already been recently introduced in the past webinars. In case you couldn't attend to these sessions and you are interested in this suite, you can send me an email to bguillen@innovaconsulting.es, and I will forward the recordings of these webinars. So, this suite Intools is composed by In-Data Manager, which allows the modification or eliminations of the system's records. In-Translate, with the translation of your developments. We also have Install Setup, a solution that allows a basic system configuration to start working. And finally, In-Apps Analyzer, to analyze in detail the objects of the system extensions. So, on the other hand, we have the suite eSign, the one that we are going to introduce in this webinar. Therefore, the structure to follow will be explanation of the solution, where right after we will start the demo of eSign ePDF, and finally we will proceed with a doubt and question section. Let's focus now on the explanation of the solution. In this case, for the W1 version of the suite, we only have available eSign ePDF, since Factor, which is the other solution, complies with the Spanish regulations for digital signature. Hence, eSign ePDF is a solution to digitally sign any PDF document in order to send it to its final addressee. We have available it in its standalone functionality, which is the usage of the solution through our website. But it's also available for Business Central. Let's show you now our website in online, which is crucial when setting up and managing our solution. In this case, maybe it's predetermined to be in Spanish, but you can just switch the language right here, as you can see. So in the main visual interface of the site, you may find all the solutions provided by our company, as you can see displayed right now. If we go into each solution, okay, the web page will display an introduction and a thorough tutorial of the solution, in this case for Business Central and also for the standalone version. Also, the user will be able to analyze the different plans available. And it's important to mention that all our solutions can be downloaded at Microsoft's Marketplace App Stores, and only by registering our site, you will be able to utilize them. Okay, here's the link to the App Stores. And now we are going to log in with a real account for you to see what can you expect when downloading our solution. Okay. Okay. So here's the customer ID. And it is essential, since afterwards we will have to introduce it in the setup wizard. So we have to keep that in mind. Also, in that visual interface, We can also check which solutions we have available in our user, as you can see displayed right now. And again, if we go into each solution, let's go into eSign ePDF. We can find the higher plan. Wait a second, Spanish. Let's switch it to English. So we have the higher plan and the recommended plan according to the usage of the solution. So here in the certificate section, we will be able to configure our certificate in order to digitally sign the documents, since they have their own ID and password, and those ID and passwords that we're using, they will be needed in the initial configuration of the solution. Okay, so that's important. Let's go back. Right here. We also have the document section, as you can see. The website also functions as a kind of repository of the invoices and files created within our solution. We have the invoices that we have created in Business Central, all the ones created in the standalone functionality. We can check the name of the document, the date in which it has been created, the size, whether it's signed or not. We can preview it, download it, or even remove it. Okay. So this section right here is the standalone functionality. In it, we just have to introduce the name of the document, the certificate that we want to utilize, its password, and also we have to indicate whether we want to sign the document or not. Then we just select the document and we save it. Once this process is completed, the document should appear right here. And we can check the date, whether it's signed or not, review it, download it. Finally, if we go to the information section, right here, we will find all the documents organized by month or year, and the space occupied so far, and also the plan changes for the same user. In this case, for example, we have started with a free plan, and then we upgraded to a plan 20, and then to a plan 500. So that information is stored right here. Okay. So now we're going to proceed with the demo for eSign ePDF. Okay. So this is Business Central, and the first thing to do is to set up the role for ePDF profile right here. And to do so, we have to select the role, in this case, eSign ePDF. The company we are going to work with, in this case, we are going to use the Kronos. The date, okay, let me just select today's, and then the language. Okay, now we go to the assisted setup right here. Let me just look for eSign ePDF. Where is it? eSign ePDF here. Okay, and we will need to introduce the customer ID, the one that I have shown you in the Innova's website, and the next step is to introduce the certificate ID and the password. Okay, we also have to activate the signed document. Okay, we have to have it activated. It's important. Now we can just move to the general setup right here. Okay, and again, eSign ePDF. And here we have all the details that we have previously introduced. We can check the information. And if it's correct, the solution is now ready to work. Okay, let's go to the role center. So in the role center, in the main display of the solution, we have the information about the reports, the total amount, the created reports by default, the ones created manually, and the ones we have which have some kind of errors. We also have the movements, the success entries, the ones which are signed, the ones that are not signed, and again the ones that have some errors. The last field is regarding the customers. Okay, let's go into customers. This one, which is the one that we have configured for the demo. Okay, we scroll down a little bit. We can see that a new section for eSign ePDF has been created. And in this case, the button for generate document must be activated as well. Okay. So now we are going to create a new document, say as invoice, for example. Okay, just wait to load. And we will need to introduce the number of the product, of the item. Okay, in this case, this one, for example, and the quantity, for example, 15. And if everything's correct, you can just post the file. Just post it right here. Okay, let's just confirm it. Okay, and it has been done, as it in this case indicates this message. And now we're going to open a check document. Okay. This is the report we have just created, as you can see. Okay. So now we go to actions and generate the final document, the actual PDF document. Okay, generate document. Okay, let's confirm it. And if we go back to the role center. Okay, let me go back. And if we refresh the web page, we will observe that a new document has been created. We have one more in default, okay? One in success, and also it is included in signed right here. So let's go to the success movement. And the document will be listed within the success movements. And as you can see, right here it is, the last one. We have the date, okay? And also the box for signed is ticked, which indicates that the document is indeed signed. Okay, now we can go to the posted documents to check if the document is there. Okay, sales invoices. I think it was the one ending in 41, if I'm not mistaken. Where is it? Okay, here it is. So this is a file we have just created, and we can also download this invoice through the actions menu again, eSign ePDF, and download document. Okay, let's just select the desktop for this download. Okay. And if we now open the document, you will see that it is correctly signed right here. So this is the invoice we have created. If you remember the item and the amount, the quantity, 15, and it is correctly signed right here. That's the signature. So now we are going to check that if the report is in our profile in online. Okay. To do so, we will access to eSign ePDF again. Then documents. We can order by date. Okay, order by date. And there we have it. Okay, this is the first one. This is the document we have just created, and as you can see, it is signed. And again, in this interface, where we will be able to download it, preview it, and also eliminate it. So that would be it regarding the demo for eSign ePDF. Now let's proceed with the questions and doubts section. And if you have any, You can use the chat, or if you prefer, you can send them to my email, which is bguillen@innovaconsulting.es. And in the meantime, I find essential to remind you that our solution can be freely downloaded at App Stores, and it can be installed in a Docker. In our webpage in Online, you can find the download link for our solution. Okay, let's just wait a couple of minutes for the questions. Okay, let's just wait one more minute. Okay, so if you don't have any question, we can finish the session. We hope you found the webinar interesting, and we are looking forward to hearing from you soon. Again, thank you very much, and see you next time.